You're listening to ZenAF.TV, which is more than just... God damn it, Wayne.
I got nervous.
Oh, fuck it. Let me just do it. Wayne,
do what?
Wayne.
No, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Welcome to the ZenAF podcast with your host, with me, right? This is a good intro.
No, it's a fucking horrible intro.
Stop it. I'm trying my best, okay? I don't have years of voice acting behind me. Welcome to the ZenAF podcast, people. I'm Wayne Hanna, the leader of this operation, with my co-host, Alex Skuby, but because of his
what the fuck?
I'm talking. Because of his anxiety and all of his other stuff that he's got going on, he had to have his name first. So it's actually welcome to the ZenAF podcast with yours truly, Wayne
Alex
Hanna
Skuby and Wayne
Alex
Hanna.
Skuby.
Tyler, are you getting all this? Our producer's on right now, and I want to know if he's hearing this
No,
crap.
I think he's hearing it fine, but I feel like that needed to be said. That was the best interest. That was the best interest ever.
Hello, welcome to ZenAF podcast. You are here with us. We love you. Thank you so much. Just subscribe. Do us a favor. Listen in. Tell your friends. Let them tell people. We are so happy that we are here for the 17th episode. Oh my God! And my co-host Wayne Hanna is here with me.
I am delighted to be here with my co-host Alex Skuby. This is our 17th episode. We're super excited that we have you all here, and I can't wait to talk about all of the things that we're going to talk about.
I'm so excited to be here with my co-host, Wayne Hanna. We co-host this show together, so I don't know what he's playing at, but we are both co-hosts, essentially.
I would like to introduce to you Alex Skuby, my co-host.
Here's my co-host, Wayne Hanna. We are going to have a lot of fun today, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to ZenAF Podcast.
I'm currently looking
everywhere. You can find us everywhere podcasts are found and available. We are on all platforms.
I am currently in the market for a new co-host.
I'm taking applications for a new co-host.
Hi, Alex.
We love each other, ladies and gentlemen. We love each other, ladies and gentlemen. Wayne,
what's
going on after that debacle?
I weighed myself this morning.
What do you got? Give it to me.
Well, because I've been cannabis free for 6 days now, and I live a 100% healthy lifestyle. I do not believe in anything that isn't grocery store to table.
Oh. Well, that's a big change.
Yeah. Well, the farms are closed because it's winter here now, so I think the farms are closed.
So you can't do farm to table, but don't the grocery stores would do kind of farm
I
to
go
table?
to I go to the staff members at my local grocery store, and I say I need everything from farms to my table. So yesterday we went to the grocery store and I got some Oreos, which are from a
Those
farm.
are not.
I got a bag of Doritos, the Cool Ranch ones. Those don't come from a farm; they come from a ranch. And so I weighed myself this morning, and this just in, I still weigh too much.
So Wayne has been off the cannabis for 6 days. I'm very proud of him for that. And again, I don't even know why I am. I just am. I have been off the booze for a full week now. I haven't had any weed in the same amount of time. And starting 4 days ago, I started this no processed sugars. I've done this before throughout my life, but I started it again. And all I want is cheesecake and M&Ms. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, and the thing is you probably weren't even craving cheesecake and M&Ms until you stopped eating things that would make you crave cheesecake and M&Ms. That's the fucked up thing about diets.
That's how life is. Yeah, it's weird.
I don't like it. The thing I like about you, though, is that this morning when we had a brief chat, you had said, "Oh, I don't understand why people..." Well, you explained that you don't understand why people get all hyped up about no booze and cannabis.
Yeah, it's funny. It's like I feel like that. Okay, so if you feel that you have a problem with substances, right? Then yeah, by all means, like change what you're doing if you can on your own. If not, seek help, people. But again, it's like so. I have this thing where it's like even when I am boozing, I don't booze every day. I never have. I can't. I just don't like doing that. So it would be every other day or every 2 days or every 3 days or whatever. I'd have drinks, The only issue with me is that when I do get hyped up and I get that fire, I don't know if maybe our audience members understand what I'm talking about when I say that fire. It's like this fire inside you where you're like, oh, I have to escape my normal brain. So in order to do that, we medicate with, we smoke a whole joint or we drink, a quarter to a half a bottle of tequila and knock it back with 5 beers. And then we are out of our normal brain, right? We are somewhere else. And I like that place while it lasts. I hate, especially I'm going to be, both of our birthdays are this month. Mm-hmm. We're both getting older. I'll be 49, you'll be 42. And the hangovers are atrocious. They last too long, and it's not. I just don't like it anymore.
See, I've been a cannabis guy for quite some time, right? So because I've been a cannabis, because I don't like that, I can't do the hangover. When I was down there, I woke up dusty AF, and I was hung over that day, and I hated the feeling. But the thing is that when everybody hypes it up, they say when you get off this stuff, I just feel so energized, and I just feel like a new me, and I could do anything, and I don't feel that either right now. Like I don't feel any different.
That's what we were talking about. So that's what we were talking about this morning. We were on the phone. Is that I said like hey look, so I haven't boozed. Or smoked weed, and I'm not a huge pot smoker anyway, but I haven't boozed in 7 days a week, and I don't feel this incredible surge of like, oh my God. My workouts are a little better, I will say that. Okay, so I feel a little stronger, but my mental space is still like, look, I'm probably going to have beers again. Do you know what I mean? I mean, that's just going to happen.
Oh, yeah. It's not like we're giving it up. Like, I'm just trying to cut down. I was smoking pot every day consistently for a long time, and I just needed to take that break. However, when I was in Texas, the cannabis down in the U.S., when you come up here for the show in January, you are going to have one hit of a joint, and it is going to put you on your ass compared to the cannabis down there. It's so different.
So just so you know, Texas weed, first of all, it's still illegal here,
right,
which is so fucking stupid. But I will say this. California weed, like the legals, like when you go into these shops, it's like, it's like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, except it's weed and not candy. There's stuff in there that's the same, probably as I mean, it's fucking insane. It's like government infused with like, just whatever the fuck they're putting in it. And there's some
chips.
of the stuff I've smoked. Yeah, chips,
microchips,
like the vaccine. That I don't believe in. I do believe in the vaccine. Anyway, back to the weed. Yeah, there's stuff in California that's probably, I would have to think, on par. With Canada.
Easily. Yeah. No, it's just the stuff that I got there.
It was kind of dirt. It was kind of.
I feel like, I don't know, but it was still fine. It was whatever. But the moral of the story is that we are taking a break, and it's wonderful.
Mm-hmm. That's the moral, people. You take a little break, and then you get back to it tenfold and lead with your ego. Our producer just came in and let us know, Tyler Boyko, that he is 9 years sober. I don't know if I'm happy for him or depressed.
Oh, you should be, man. Tyler has quite the story when it comes to his sobriety and stuff like that. And he's a younger fella, but yeah, he shared a little bit with me, right? Because he had his bout with, he was a prostitute for a while in a small town of 500 people. So
that's a lot of people to like do twice, 3 times, 4 times maybe in a day.
I mean, and he was like, he used to, I think it started like a handy in behind like the local coffee shop. And then it turned into, it escalated from there. But the good news is now Tyler is a sober prostitute and a producer. So congratulations.
Yeah, and congrats on that, Tyler, because that's a big story.
It's
and
a big story.
one of these days, if he ever wants to show his face again to the world, I know he likes to hide, but if he does, we should have him on, just for like a 10-minute chat about his prostitution and drug use.
No.
Yeah,
I feel like he would just kind of try to steal our show, and then we would have to, when you came up, we would have to pay half and take advantage of him. So here's a great little detail that maybe some of you don't know. I am making my first ever trip to Canada towards the end of January. I'm going to go there for a little bit, a few days, a couple days, 5 days. I don't know how many days yet. And I am going to go check out my good buddy Wayne's Vulnerable as Fuck show, Vulnerable AF, that he's doing out there in Ontario. And I'm excited to go see it and judge him and give him notes. That's exciting.
Yeah.
So excited.
Yeah.
Oh, man. You're going to be cold. January here is not pleasant. However, I will keep you warm. Not that way.
Whoa.
No.
So now, so I can't bring my short shorts and my thong and my my half shirts.
Hot tub.
Oh fuck, that's right. You have a fucking hot tub. I can bring all that.
You know what we should do, and I will try to schedule it because you're coming on like the Wednesday or something like that. And
if you're into toes, I know what we should do.
I'm not into toes. I'm not into toes at all.
Yeah.
I'm actually, I don't even think I'm in a butt play anymore. But
it's a whole nother story, folks.
But fingers crossed.
Fingers in.
No, I got to say this. I think that the day you get here, the next day, the Thursday, we should book and go to a spa. Because we have these really fancy spas here, like Scandinavian spas and Spa Nordique. Oh, yeah.
So do we wear robes and stuff?
Yeah, like we get robes, and it's like all these they're beautiful. I am going to we're going to a spa. I've decided that. We are going to go to a spa for the day.
Okay.
And we're going to take our producer, and we're going to take the film crew, and we are going to film us in the spa. And
why do we have to? Okay.
And we're going to eat poutine while sitting in the.
Oh, isn't that just like cheese balls? Poutine is cheese balls in gravy or something like that, isn't it? Just like
French fries. French fries.
Oh, that's right.
With cheese,
but it's got cheese on it.
Cheese curds and gravy.
Yeah. First of all, I want to talk about cheese curds. I'm going to springboard off this conversation. Cheese curds. Don't fucking get it. I don't know why. Why don't they just call them cheese nuggets? Because cheese curds, in my brain, is like some sour lump of like wet goo that like, it's like, oh, it's a fucking curd.
That's exactly
kind of
what
sounds
it
like
is,
turd.
Though. But that's exactly
but it's
what
not.
It is.
It's just cheese. It's
a nugget of cheese, a nugget of cheese.
Yeah, but I mean, like I've had cheese. I've had poutine. I've actually had that. I forgot there was French fries.
Where?
Minnesota.
That's not the same.
Well, they think it is. Well, anyway, so I've had it. But so okay, but a cheese curd is a fucking cheese curd, right? It's just a little ball of fucking cheese like this big.
Yeah.
By the way, folks, if you're not watching this on YouTube, you're fucking out of your minds. Anyway, back to the poutine. You dude, it's cheese.
Yeah. I get it. I'm with you. I don't disagree at all. I'm not actually even that big of a fan of poutine. But
why is it called poutine? It sounds horrible.
It's French for.
Oh, I do know French, Wayne.
For poutine. Oh,
oui, monsieur. I don't want poutine on your ball sack and then the
ball sack is not French.
No, that's New Jersey, I think.
My daughter's, oh, fuck, man. My daughter's in French. And she's like, not French. Like, so you can take in Canada, you can go in French immersion where you only go to school and learn French because they say you should be bilingual.
What, in a young age like that?
And I do agree. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They start them off. But she's just in, but then there's regular just French class.
Okay.
Where they teach you like the basics, like how to say cheese and how to say poutine and how to say toilet. But now she's like, hey, Dad, because I'm dad, so I know everything according to her. She's like, how do you say bathroom in French? And I just make up a word.
Of course.
And then she takes it back to school.
You got to do it.
And she tells them that the word. And then the teacher says, no, that's not how you write it. She's like, excuse me. Do you know who the fuck my dad is? My dad knows everything. And he says it's this, so it's this now.
Yeah, you are damaging your daughter. And it's sad. But I used to do,
Is it though?
I used to do the same thing. I used to tell my kids that if they, that if when they went to school, to tell all their friends that in German, if you want to say mustard and ketchup, it's just mustard and ketchup. And I used to tell them to tell their friends, and then
That's Italian.
that is Italian. I mixed up, yeah, because
That was Italian for mustard and ketchup.
yeah, that was
Because
Italian.
in the Germany, it's this. Can I have the tomato ketchups, please? Danke, schön.
Danke schön.
Danke schön.
When I was in Germany, and I was there for about a month.
The one time Alex traveled.
When I was in Germany, Wayne, it was some of the worst food I ever ate. So, having said that, if you
Do they download us?
we haven't gotten any downloads in Germany, but Singapore might be pissed I just said that because they're close.
I'm going to tell you a story about Singapore
Okay.
when you're done telling me about Germany and how shitty their food is.
Yeah, it was all like sour cream, sauerkraut, sausages that tasted kind of penile, and like a fucking, and then they'd put like a fucking like sprout on top.
What is it? What are their sausages called down there?
They're called sausage.
Oh, I need a
Sausage.
No, they're like
Yeah,
bratwurst.
bratwurst and cream crab.
Can I get the eins frei, drei bratwurst, the sausage with sauerkraut?
I think you just said 1,
And the
2,
sour-
3. Like eins, frein, sein, flein,
Dr-
heaven,
drein,
dine, sucken, time.
Drei- Ja. This
It's what?
Einwurst.
Einwurst.
It's the Einwurst.
But why does
The
your
German-
German guy sound gay?
Why the fuck is your last name Boyko if you're German? That is the most non-German. Like if you were in 1942 or 39 and you were like, just, hey, Mom, I think I'm going to go sign up for the military to go fight in the war. You'd go and they'd be like, what is your name? And you'd be like, my name is Tyler Boyko. And they'd be like, get the fuck out of here.
So,
Your parents were
oh,
adopted.
here we go. Okay, so I hope.
Oh my God!
Hey,
Let me talk
wait,
about
wait,
adoption
wait,
for a
wait.
second.
Stop.
I'm in the middle of a
Stop.
story about my adoption.
Tyler, can people hear you? Can people hear you? So they have to. You are okay. So everybody who's listening, our
For
producer
fuck's sakes, Tyler.
keeps popping on and saying stuff that's actually informational and brilliant, and yet you can't hear him. So we're literally fucking talking to no one in your
This
heads.
was a waste of fucking
Yeah,
time.
we can't
This
even-
last 3 minutes.
Oh,
We don't
he's-
care about the
Oh
subtitles.
wait, no. If you're going to put the
Tyler?
subtitles on, that's great, Tyler. Okay. But and then he's out, just like that. Poof.
He needs to be a part of them.
He needs.
He needs to be a part of them.
It's time for One Word Answer with Wayne Hanna. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The art of, and by the way, for those just tuning in, Wayne just gives one word, just off the top of his head, as soon as he hears this article headline that I'm about to read. Here's.
Can I interrupt? Really
You always
quickly?
do. Go ahead.
Before we do that, I just want people, listen, come support us. We don't grow unless you subscribe. So you can find us on all things. You can find us on all things podcast, from Spotify to Apple to Amazon to all of the places. And go to our website, zenaf.tv, and click the subscribe button. We love that you listen to us, but if you're not subscribed, please, please, please hit that subscribe button so we can continue to grow and we can continue to make great content. And and it'll help us, show up for you guys. One word answer.
Thank you for saying that, and also YouTube. It doesn't cost anything to click subscribe. But yeah, everything Wayne just said, spot on. Please. It's funny. Canada, you say the word please. Here in America, primarily from where I'm from, New Jersey, would just be, just fucking subscribe.
Hey, you fucking asshole. Get on that button, would you?
Asshole. All right, here it goes. One word answer. Here it is. This is the headline. Wayne, are you ready?
I am so ready for
Here
this.
we go. This is the headline. Greenland meteorite may be from space.
Yep.
There it is. That's it.
Like, where do you even go with that?
I know.
Like, that doesn't... Uh-huh.
It's just like, so. It's like the article was written. It feels, and it wasn't, but it feels like it was written like somewhere like from like Delaware. You know what I mean? That's like kind of like
I feel like... Yeah. I feel like... I don't even know. I'm more disappointed in the fact that that's the article that you decided to read out just to really, because I'm like thinking of like, I had a Rachel moment there for a second.
Yeah, you did. I almost said Rachel. Come on, Rachel.
Yep.
But.
And the yup thing, we do it at work, right? Like you state the obvious. Yep.
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 Yeah.
So here's something interesting, though.
Man.
That article right there, that article, I did not read it because the headline's so ridiculous, but I feel like we've been on a path of dumbing down society on a whole, not just here in America, but all around the world. And that headline,
Not all around,
proves that, Greenland meteorite may be from space. Are you fucking kidding me?
Or, you know what I'm saying? Where? Like where else? Where else could it be
This is
from?
what I'm saying. This is the...
And I thought they would be smart in Greenland.
I feel like
Do people even live in Greenland?
I don't know where it is, but I know it's somewhere probably green on the maps.
I need to know.
What?
I need to know. I just got a text that I'm going to show you that is like ironic, but
okay.
I need to know how many people live on Greenland. That's what I need to know. I know where it is. I just need to know.
I'm going to guess 8.
8 people? Okay. I'm going to guess 1.2 million people live on Greenland.
Here comes Tyler.
Here comes Tyler.
56,000. That's it. 56,000 people is the population of Greenland.
Were they all originally from like...
They might be expats from like America.
Like a weird state in America. You got to admit, like there are, whenever I watch TV and they do those, let's ask Americans questions about America, there's a lot of people that don't know the answer.
Is that a show? I've never even heard of that.
No, it's like there's segments within shows, like talk shows and stuff.
Okay.
Anyways, on to something else. I just got a picture of a text message, and it reads, your top podcasts. Number 1, Joe Rogan. Number 2, Zen AF Podcast.
Whoa,
Skuby
nice.
And Wayne.
Who is that?
That's my buddy Steve.
Okay, Steve, thank you so much for having us at number 2. I have an issue. Again, thank you. I'm going to say thank you again. Flip that switch. So flip that from, let's put Rogan at 2 and Zen AF podcast at 1, and then then I'll share poutine with you.
And you know what, Steve? If you do that, Alex and I might consider having Joe Rogan on our podcast.
Look, I'd have Joe Rogan on this podcast if... No, I don't think I'd have him on this podcast. But here,
No, I don't know if I would.
no,
either.
because then he'd be like, "Oh, you guys into UFC fighting?" And I'd be like, "No,
Yeah, I love UFC. UFC's so great.
yeah, I'm
man.
not
Nothing
into it.
beats watching
I'm not into it.
two men in booty shorts beat the snot out of each other in weird sexual positions and call it a ground and pound.
Yeah, let's call this a ground and pound. Let's call it a fuck back stick fuck, and let's fucking kick as hard as we can, and then fucking throw a punch into your fucking Adam's apple while you stare at my nuts.
First, I'm going to break your nose and I'm going to make your ears puff out. Then I'm going to put your right leg over my shoulder and straddle your left leg, and then I'm going to touch my sweaty genitalia to your sweaty genitalia. I don't understand the fighting stuff. Like, I don't understand boxing. And I don't understand. I just don't understand. I don't understand why we need to punch other people in the face to say, ooh, I'm better at punching you in the face than you are, and now I'm a world champion.
Well, we're a fucking violent society all over the place, man. Just look at us. Even religions are fucking violent as fuck. Religion's fucking violent as fuck. But here's my thing. My whole take on boxing and UFC is this. Boxing, to me, was more of a art form. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be like, that's not true, motherfucker. You have to... Listen to me. You have padded gloves on. You can still beat someone's ass. There's no kicking. There's mostly moves. Your lower body is used for the power in your punch. It's a dance. Whereas UFC seems to be just more fucking brutal. The gloves are like this fucking thin. There's nothing, you're kicking, punching, you're kneeing people directly in the face. And I get it. It's called fighting. It's more like a street fight. Yet, there are art forms. Stay with me, folks. There are art forms to UFC fighting. I get that.
Discipline. Yeah.
But boxing to me was more of a dance, I guess. A dance. Mm-hmm. UFC took it to a whole new level. UFC is just street brawling and fucking just all out,
But
stuff.
now, after that dialogue that you just put out about the art and the dance, I literally didn't hear a fucking word you said, and all I heard was my voice. If I was an announcer, ladies and gentlemen, in the blue corner, standing at 6'5", 221 pounds, all the way from Manasquan, New Jersey, Alex, the wobbly pop penis face did no, you know what it'd be? Sorry. Alex, drink water, Skuby, dick, moon fries, Skuby!
Here I am, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my dick fry.
And you would come out, you'd be like, hey, everybody, I love this place. Let's dance. You can dance if you want to.
You can leave your friends behind. And if your friends don't dance,
and if you don't dance,
well,
you don't dance,
not friends of
no
mine.
friends of mine.
I would actually come out to that.
Moonside Duster Balls, Skuby.
I love that. And in the other corner, we've got Arnie Finkelstein, all the way from Ontario, Canada, riding in on his female cow with his sweaty palms and his hairy back, weighing in at 268 pounds, standing at 5'9", Arnie Finkelstein. Yeah.
Oy vey! Oy vey, motherfuckers!
What the hell did just happen? Where did we go with that?
I don't know,
awesome.
but so it's funny. I have virtual reality with my PlayStation, and I have the boxing game.
How is it?
And it's Creed. It's so good. So good. And you are dripping sweat.
Really?
But you're like in the ring and it's, we'll play it. We'll play it when you're
So
there.
you put on the VR goggles?
Yeah, and then you have two controllers, and you're like boxing, and you have to like dip and dodge and like block and punch, and
Is it a real person in front of you? Is it animated or?
It's animated, but really good, and it's like you could fight Apollo Creed if you wanted to, or Mr. T, because it's Creed. The game is Creed, but you look down. The best part of this game is when you look down, you could see your whole body, and I know what I would look like if I had a body like Rocky Balboa.
I want to play that.
You can play that. We will play that.
Is that on PlayStation?
Mm-hmm.
Which PlayStation?
The 4. I don't think you can get a 5. Can you get a 5? My daughter wants the 5 for Christmas.
My son's been wanting one forever.
Oh, here comes Tyler.
Here comes Tyler that you can't hear. Tyler has a PlayStation 5. Wow.
Does he really?
How the fuck? Well, I think Tyler's ahead of the curve, dude. I think he gets everything Tyler wants because he's got a lot of... You know what? He's got a lot of sugar daddies from his prostitute days.
I bet you Tyler's blowing dudes behind the Radio Shack.
For a PlayStation 5.
PlayStation 5.
Speaking of...
So he comes on and then
he leaves. So speaking of prostitution, my son has wanted a PlayStation 5. I don't know why I just said that. Speaking of prostitution, my son wants that. Guys, don't delete it. Leave it in. But what I'm saying is I didn't mean to put those two things together because that's horrifying. My son has wanted a PlayStation 5 for like ever now. So I have no idea whatever. And I'm not going to buy it for him. But if anyone can show him where to get one, that'd be great.
They're hard to find, man. I've been looking. I spent a good solid 5 or 6 minutes looking for one for my
That's
daughter.
a long time to look for something on the internet.
That's a long time to look for something on the internet.
Did you ever go down the rabbit hole of like, okay, so I got that Zen AF podcast hat. I'll show it to you, and it's a piece of shit. Now, let me say this first.
The logo.
I don't know if you can see that. I love the hat. It's just crap. And you don't know this until you get it, right? So what I did was I upped the ante and I got a Yupung hat, right? And I went to a company that does stitch work. So they're going to stitch this logo on a charcoal gray Yupung hat, the red logo, and I should have it in the next 2 days. Because I want to test it to see. And by the way, it ain't cheap. It's not like lettering on a hat stitched is fairly expensive, but to do a logo like that stitched, it wasn't cheap. So that should be coming in the next couple of days, and I want to see what it looks like. That's all.
And then just mirror it, and I'll get one too. Like that sounds exciting for me.
Yeah.
I've upped my game. I've upped my ante with my audio equipment. You might notice that I have a new microphone.
By who? What's the make?
And I don't know.
I mean,
I'll tell you if you guys sponsor us,
Personas. Hey, by the way, guys, let me break in here real quick and just say, listen, if you're listening and you like us and you love our content, please feel free to subscribe, sign up for our newsletter at zenaf.tv. We are on iTunes, Spotify, Google. We are on Amazon. We are everywhere a podcast can be found. Do us a favor. Tell your friends. Subscribe. Like. Click. Fuck. Whatever the fuck you want to do, just do it. Get us into you mindfully. Put us in you softly, mindfully, or jam us right into you.
Now we're just getting needy.
No, that's not needy at all. I'm telling people to fucking do it.
No, but we just did that 7 minutes ago.
We're going to do it every 7 minutes.
This actually, it brings me to this point. This episode is brought to you by nobody because we don't have a sponsor. However, if you are a sponsor, like actually a sponsor.
Yeah, not some fly-by-night bullshit who just wants to talk to us to say they did.
Yeah, or somebody that's going to promise us the world and not, don't be that. Don't be that person.
It's creepy. It's creepy as fuck.
It is creepy. It's actually kind of creepy.
Yeah.
But if you love us, like I'm talking, so if hypothetically speaking, you go to bed every night and you look on your nightstand and, oh, that's just a framed photo of Wayne and Alex on my nightside table. If that is something that happens to you, which I'm sure it does to a few, I'm sure a few people that listen to us have our pictures
of course.
on the nightside tables. Then you know what? Sponsor us. Sponsor us. If you are a small business owner like Best Buy or Costco
or Nike,
or Nike, like another small family-run business that, then you know what? Just shoot us an email.
Only taking applications for small, like Budweiser. If you are Budweiser, or and you're small, little
Jeep.
Okay, look, Jeep, small manufacturer, small company. Yes, we'd consider doing that. We can
like if you are into like just like a little mom and pop diner, like Apple Computers or Bose
or Denny's.
Right?
Denny's is a little small mom and pop diner, actual.
Yeah, eggs over my hammy. That's my favorite.
I like moons over my moons.
If you if you're a small cafe musician like Van Halen or Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, if you're one of the smaller kind of just in your town bands that people like to come see, like say like the Rolling Stones, like that's fine. You can sponsor us.
You can sponsor us, and we'll let you.
I'll let you do a lot. I'll let you do a lot. You know what's funny?
No, your wife is away.
Yeah, so I was actually going to bring that up. So my wife, Maureen, has been away since last Friday. When she left, 3 hours later, playwright and one of my friends, Howie Scora, who's actually wrote the play that I'm about to do in LA in 2022. Him and his boyfriend, Darren, came out, and we hung out for a few days, which was fun. We had a blast. But then they left, and I've been alone by myself, just by myself, alone, for days now. And be careful when you leave me up to my own vices, because I will go sober, and I will eat healthier, and I will work out more.
And buy a tablet. He got a tablet.
I didn't buy it. That was a promotional thing.
He got a promotional thing. Wayne, did you use this tablet thing? Like, what the fuck's the deal with this tablet? I'm like, get this kind of get an iPad. You will love an iPad. Well, no, I'm all Samsung. Okay, well then don't get a Samsung. Well, I'm gonna, blah, blah. Ask me my opinion just to tell me to shut the fuck up. He goes and gets a Samsung, and now,
I love it.
For the last week, you have laid on your couch.
Yes.
With which, so the girl I'm dating, I showed her a picture of you and your tablet. She's like, it's really small. I'm like, no, he's just got really fucking big hands.
Dude, that's
like hilarious. So a tablet in your hand looks like a phone in mine. Like it's not, yeah.
But I will say, you said that tablet's better for people, who wear glasses, have vision problems, and you're fucking right. I mean, I don't need to take my glasses off, put them back on, take them up. With my phone, I have to do that. With the tablet, I could just hold it a little further away, still see. And I've downloaded books now. I'm reading books again onto my tablet. And just to bring up the iPad versus the Samsung, I get it. iPads are huge. That wasn't part of the thing with Verizon. It was this tablet, and I got it to do another year. But the funny thing is, I'm not leaving Verizon anyway. I've been with them for fucking ever. So, yeah, fuck it. I'll take it.
You know what I will say about Samsung stuff is their cameras on their phones are disgustingly amazing.
Yeah, they're really good. And also their color palette. So iPhone has their stuff that they specialize in. Samsung, to me, is their color palette and their cameras, right? I mean, it's pretty wild.
The fuck do you mean their color palette?
Well, their reds are a little redder. blacks are true black, and so on and so forth. I researched this shit, dude. Believe me, I'm a tech nerd. I'm a tech nerd, even though I don't know how to use tech. That's how it is.
Alex had no idea what the fuck he was just talking.
No, that is a fact. I tell you what phone, because I know they're going to sponsor us soon. The Google Pixel phone camera is out of this fucking world, and now they're going to sponsor us.
Welcome to the family, Google.
Welcome to the family, Google. Cheers.
Cheers, Coleman.
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah, it's clear as day. Why is your camera
so much better?
Yeah.
Well, guys, here we go. I got a webcam because I was sick of looking like a talking head in a kill room. So I got a Nexigo. I thought I ordered the other one that you said that started with an L. Logitech. I didn't. I pulled the trigger on the Nexigo, apparently, because that's what showed up. And I really like it a lot better than what it was before.
So basically what we're trying to tell all of our listeners and viewers out there is that Alex and I are legit changing our lifestyles and our tech stance on the world for you.
For you.
We're doing all of these things for you.
For a better viewing and or listening pleasure.
Yeah. You're welcome.
World.
Like, maybe a little bit more support. But here's the support thing. I'm going to bring this up. Because so Alex and I are, as we grow and we get more popular and people start to love us more, because we're sensitive, we're kind, we're sexy, we're edgy,
highly educated.
Highly educated. We're physically fit-ish.
I am. Go ahead.
You're actually in pretty good shape.
For almost 50, hey, look, I feel pretty good.
Yeah, no, I would say, like, you look pretty. I expected a fluffier Alex when I met you because of the way you talk about yourself. Like, oh, I need to. But you looked great. I didn't want to float. I didn't want to pump your tires.
Well, Wayne, you look fucking great too. We're both very great.
I look like I got stung by a cheeseburger. No. That's what I look. I look like I got stung.
That's I never. What the fuck does that even mean? What does that mean?
That means like I swelled right the fuck up, and I haven't been stung by a bee, but I eat a lot of cheeseburgers, and I'm not changing for anybody. But what I'm saying is, in fact, I forgot what I was saying.
Well, you were talking about support, and you were talking about we're doing all this stuff for our listeners, and
we're doing this stuff for our listeners, and so the least you can do is subscribe to our podcast.
I love that there's zero desperation in any of this because, to be honest, I wanted to bring this up because the last podcast we did, I said that we had been podcasting for 4 months. That's not true, ladies and gentlemen. We started, our first episode was aired August 19th of 2021. It is only December 2nd. That's today. We're recording today. So we are less than 4 months of a podcast. And I got to say, I'm very happy with what we're doing and on the response. That's all. Very happy with it.
And Christmas is approaching.
Is everyone getting their Christmas feels on? Because no, you're not.
I don't even have my tree up yet. My tree's not even up yet.
Why not?
I had to wait till my daughter was
that's
back.
A good
Once
thing,
my
though.
daughter got back. So we're going to do it on Saturday. But then she says this to me. You know what she says to me? She's like, well, at Mom's, we have a Christmas tree upstairs and a Christmas tree downstairs.
That's like us.
I'm like, well, at Dad's, Dad's a single man by himself.
Yeah.
Lonely. And I don't even want a Christmas tree because it reminds me of how alone I am.
Oh, no, but it's beautiful. You got your daughter, No,
I don't. I work Christmas Day.
But you have Christmas Eve, and you have...
Yeah, we're going to hang out Christmas
Eve. And the day after Christmas, and then you have my birthday, the 27th. That's a lot to celebrate.
Well, I in fact, I told my kid, I said, I'm not buying you presents this year because Alex's birthday falls through, and he's expensive.
And she's understanding. I'm sure she's 9. I mean, she's like, I get it.
She says, Dad, what are you gonna what are you going to get Alex for his birthday? I said, I don't know. There's a few things he needs for his Jeep.
You spoke right to my heart. And let's talk about what I do need for my Jeep. So, the other night, I pulled into my favorite Mexican restaurant, which, their tacos are phenomenal. We've talked about this. And I parked and I went inside. And yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to say it. I backed up without realizing and hit a post that was attached to their building and didn't really do much to their place of business, but dented the fuck out of the back of my truck.
Jeep's all kind of fucked up now, but it looks off-roady. Looks super off-roady.
Well, I like to do the off-road look with just mud and not dents.
Well, now what you got to do is you got to go find some mud, cover it in mud, and you won't be able to see the dents. You know how, like, when something's wrong with somebody's cars, they just crank the music so they can't hear the rattle or the pop or the bang.
Yes, I do know that. I know it very
That's
well.
what you got to do. Cover that motherfucker in mud.
It's like, you know what I like to do? Like when there's a lot of dirt on the floor in my house and there's a lot of stuff, I like to just sweep it under the couch.
No, you do not. Of course, I know you don't do the no. I'm nervous about you coming here because you are OCD as fuck when it comes to cleanliness.
I like clean,
neat and tidiness.
I do.
Your house is very, very clean. He doesn't like dishes.
No, I can't. If you have look, I don't even care. I'll do the fucking dishes. We could have 20 people over the house that are all using dishes, and I don't even give a fuck. It's not even a big deal to me. I'm like, yeah, stack them up. I'll do them because I'm sick of the weight game. So when I say weight game, I mean like, no one's gonna do them. Okay, I'll fucking do them. So now I just do them because I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, so I know 100% that you do not deal with ADHD because for me to do the dishes, like if. Sometimes it is one of the largest struggles I have. Like minuscule tasks like that would take 7 minutes can take me hours. I've been at the point when I was at my peak where before I medicated, I would fill the sink up with water. I would go do something for 4 hours later, come back, the water in the sink is cold. I would drain it and do the dishes the next day.
What?
Yeah.
I wonder what that is.
It fucks with you, man. It's ADHD.
Huh.
It's your ability to follow through with things it's horrible.
So it's
man.
like a procrastination, but not, I guess, or something, or like.
No, it's legit a procrastination with an excuse, is what it is. And I'm fine with that. Now, as I do that kind of stuff every day, like it's becoming something that I need to have done. The other day, I went into my bedroom and I opened my closet and there's fucking clothes falling. I got one of those built-in things in my closet where all my t-shirts and stuff go. I don't purge old clothes. I got rid of 2 massive garbage bags of clothes.
Good.
And when I looked at it, it was just like this overwhelming feeling of calm. So now I'm finding that if I'm getting overwhelmed, it's usually because there's clutter around me. So that means that the shit that I'm doing to feel better is working and medication is working and all that stuff. So, but yeah, like when I was over at your place, I would bring it and you would wash it right away. Fuck, there's guaranteed cups in my sink from yesterday or the day before. Not dirty. My house is clean, but.
You know, it's funny because I think back to when I was a child and I think that like my mother and my father were both very kitchen clean. So like the kitchen was my mom's domain, right? That's where she was. So she wasn't obsessive about it, but she'd just do it. And just because she was in the kitchen, she'd cook something and she'd have her music on. She'd be like, hey. And then, but my father was very, very OCD. I don't know if he still is, but of clean. So he had a holster for a dustbuster.
No.
So he would take it out and woo, everywhere. It didn't matter. I mean, and God forbid you came into the house with a pair of shoes on that had like a grain of sand tucked into the tread, and it fell out. It's almost like he could smell it from like upstairs and be like, grain of sand, who the fuck's in the house? Where is it? And it was almost, and I'm not even, I mean, I'm kind of exaggerating, but I'm not, dude. It was, wow. It was wild.
So there's something about you, like you talk about, you know, how your mom's domain was her kitchen or whatever. And it's funny because the mentality back in the day was that, and that was just the way it was. And people thought, I couldn't imagine, you know, a partner hanging like that, the home being their domain. But the one thing I love about you is you do most of the cooking in your house. You make Marine breakfast every single morning.
I'm very into. See, I will say this: the kitchen is my domain, just like my mom's.
My domain too.
I love it, and my wife cooks a few things very well, right? So when she does cook, I have to literally subdue myself from going in and being like, what can I do? Okay, so you got this? Everything's good? And she'll be like, get the fuck out of here. So I have to either go upstairs and just lock myself off and then wait for her to go, it's ready. And I'll go, okay, good. Let's either that or I'm just a pain in the ass. And vice versa, when I'm cooking, don't fuck with me. I'll let you know when it's ready. Do you know what I mean?
Because I wanted to help you. You had made a bunch of empty promises.
That's
to me
not
when
true.
I
made you a pork roll, egg, and cheese sandwich.
You made me a pork roll, egg, cheese sandwich that one night, which was super
I made a
salty,
huge. Well, pork roll is salty, just so you know.
The breakfast was
made a nice breakfast.
But I had asked you. You had said you were going to make the
white chicken lasagna.
You love
yes.
So white.
Mm-hmm. White chicken lasagna. So with a white cream sauce, it's fucking amazing.
Oh, okay. It wasn't the color of the chicken.
No, it's called white. No, it's called white chicken lasagna because the cream sauce is white instead of a red sauce.
Okay. One, we've talked about this before. I probably wouldn't have enjoyed it because I don't believe that lasagna should be any other way.
You would not only enjoy it, you'd probably fucking it, dude. It's probably one of the if you like decadent foods. Oh my god! Oh my fucking god!
So, anyways, the moral of this story was I wanted to help you, and you were like, "Yeah, go, fuck no, Wayne. Like, stay out of my kitchen."
Well, especially a guest. I'm not having a fucking guest in my kitchen. I'm cooking for you.
What do you mean you don't like when you have guests over and they raid your fridge? Take whatever they want whenever they want it.
Sometimes you have to just turn off your brain and go, I'm okay with this. You know what I mean?
And sometimes you just got to turn off your brain and say, fuck it all.
Fuck it all, man. Fuck it all.
ZenAF.tv. Where we just talk about stuff.